evidence.
Oh shoot. I think I got footage of him. The ghost. He's leaving. All right, so this is my intern, Tomás. Say hello, Tomás.
Hello.
He is from, well, he's a Texas A&M boy. So he's from Texas, born and bred. So we're lucky to have him out in Bend. He's learning all about aircraft building, as am I, blind leading the blind. But he's also getting his PPL, so we're gonna go take up the Bonanza Ghost for some flights. But this is huge to have an extra set of hands, an extra brain on this project for the summertime. So what are we working on right now?
From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was the meringue.
Our aileron spar as well, bless you. So the idea is we're gonna do all 4 at once. So the 2 flaps and the 2 ailerons at once. I might regret it. With the flaps, it was no problem. You want to bend the longer side up, all right, and they had number 30 sized holes. Well, unfortunately, these are number 40 sized holes. So you either have to create another pole and have a bunch of number 40, aka 3/32 clecos on hand, but nobody does that. So we started drilling them out to number 30. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Then I realized, well, it's RANS' builder sport hours right now, so let me call. I'm waiting for a call back. So let you know the answer on that. Wish us luck. Oh, by the way, my nose isn't sunburned. It's a dermatological thing. Anyway, bye. Before you plunge that, I realized I didn't kind of explain what Tomás is doing.
Deburring.
The spars need to be deburred. There are a ton of burrs. Tape against sandpaper doesn't work, so I kind of created some flanges right there. Mop handle and shove it down there. Set, go. There's 90. And adjust. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Set, here's another 90. Okay, downward pressure. And let's finish it off with the last 90. Yeah, there we go. A little bit beyond for good luck. And release. Like magic, we've got an airfoil shape.
Baby's first rivet.
Baby first rivet. Whatever, my first one was a couple weeks ago.
Okay. And then just pull the trigger.
Yep, and pull it and hold until it's...
Yeah. Sweet.
Flap hinges. Okay, quick update. We've just clecoed the ribs in the flaps. And then you just kind of flip it over. You gotta use some weight bags and sandbags to weight it down, check for twist, and then match drill. But the thing is to note is you can't have these hinges contacting the skin at all, so you gotta kind of fiddle with them as you match drill, cleco as you go. And then if it's okay, if it does, touch a little bit, because then you'll remove everything to deburr and clean, and then you can file those spots down. So that's where we're at. Okay, we're done match drilling the bottom skin, but it's interesting because the instructions say to remove the clecos, clean everything off, and then rivet the skin on, and then slide the spar in, and then match drill, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna run the top row of clecos from the top and bottom, put in the spar, and then cleco everything up nice and tight, and then match drill then, and then take everything apart, clean it, and rivet once. So, straying from the instructions, it always scares me a bit. It just makes a lot more sense for me to do it that way in my mind. We'll see if it turns out right. Got another awesome set of helping hands today. Yeah. We have inserted the spar. It's pretty easy. You just kind of, some people push it this way, but I found it pretty easy to slide. Just take your time and rotate as you go, and making sure that it gets past each rib, especially with removing some clecos. Put the clecos back in, and then clecoed the spar to the top skin. That way, now we are able to match drill the bottom skin to the spar. They're number 40 size holes. We're just grabbing a number 30 sized bit. Okay, we have deconstructed the flaps, deburred. Gotta go an extra mile and like polishing. Looks good. Don't use this rope for climbing now, that's for sure.
Oh, was this your climbing?
No, it's a $5 rope from Home Depot. Do not trust your life on that rope. Reassembly for final assembly. Okay, final riveting. We're doing it totally out of order from the instructions, so hopefully this doesn't bite us. And that's all predicated upon the fact that I didn't want to match drill without the ability to clean out burrs. Uncharted territory, which is never good here, but
This is fine. That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
see how it turns out. I'll let you know. Bottom of the aileron, flaps first, and then we'll do the tops. Completely opposite of what the instructions say. Okay, looks good. Cool. Yeah. Cool. See how it didn't like jump off? So. We finished off the flaps, charging right into the ailerons. Right off the bat, we noticed something a little bit different is they've got inspection holes. So you've got a cleco and then rivet the retaining tabs in, but the rest seems to be pretty much the same. Let's first find the parts diagram and find those retaining rings, and it's a number 11. And 11 corresponds to a PQ41. That's teamwork. That's a way to be efficient right there. Nice job. Okay, another major distinction between the flap and the aileron is more different kind of ribs, and you really have to pay attention to the orientation of those said ribs. And this figure kind of helps with the left and the right and whatnot. So we kind of got a just in general setup, and then now is where we're gonna, I imagine, attach the hinges and the push-pull attach. So, no, don't wake up. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. All right, where we are right now. So, one potential gotcha is, okay, you're riveting the hinges to the ribs, and then you also want to rivet the push-pull attach to the action ribs. And don't forget, you got to leave one hole empty. So there's 4 holes that you would rivet, just like on the hinges, but this one has the 5th hole is for that, but for the hinge. But this one has 4 holes, but there's no 5th. So you leave the top aft hole unriveted. And that's where the push-pull tube will attach. Then you got that done. We clecoed the ribs to the skins, flipped them over to the tops of the skins, flipped them over, because that's what we're getting ready to do is match drill. You got to weight them and check for twist. Once that's all good to go, match drill. That sits in the middle of the slot. You don't want the hinge contacting any of the metal. If it does, you're going to take it apart eventually to clean out the burrs. You can mark it and then file it down a little bit. We'll probably finish this tonight if we wanted to work a little bit later, bud.
Okay.
And if Tomás wouldn't keep freaking leaving, to get some dedication out of our intern. What do you think, man? How do you think we should motivate him? I don't lead with the stick. I lead with the carrot.
Yeah?
We'll get more donut holes, maybe.
Oh. Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, and I promised him a ride in our Bonanza, and I've been slacking on that. And the Bonanza needs a flight. Get her innards lubed.
Let's make this a late night. Till Mondays at 4.
Yeah, let's do it until 9 o'clock. And then we can
Till
eat
9
dinner.
o'clock? Alan, that's past my bedtime. My mom will kill me if she's not.
And after we stayed up until like 11 last night.
Oh, yeah, got smoking cigars and drinking whiskey.
Was
Oh
that
wait.
me? Is that me?
Riveted the bottom side per the instructions. Now we're riveting the top side. The spar hasn't even been match drilled yet. I confirmed that that's what they recommend doing. With the flaps, we took everything apart, cleaned everything out, but he said, and it kind of makes sense to me now, you can just match drill the front of the spar and you're just cleaning the debris out of the spar. Doesn't that look nice? It's super true. So the only thing left is to match drill.
Match drilling, our favorite adventure.
Debur time. We're polishing it. Sort of. That's what I call it. Ready? Set. Pull. Completed ailerons. Nice work. All right, I have a feeling I'm gonna end this episode here. Flaps and ailerons complete. We're gonna clean up the shop. We're gonna source the parts for wings. We're gonna go camping for 3 days in an RV. So that's that episode. Thanks, Tomás, once again for being here and for his awesome work. We are cooking with fire now. Thanks, Kellen. He's kicking butt as well. Elena, she's helping me too. So anyway, I hate asking for likes, but it does help the algorithm and all that stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And as always, there will be a long form version of this video if you're interested in all the minutia and slowing down the time lapses. But until next time, you're cleared direct.